The dead have risen on Reloader Field and players will need to defeat the zombie horde in our first ever match with 5 targets. Hello everyone and welcome to Reloader Sport. This is a new and original one-on-one sport where our players use strength and fitness in a race to earn ammo and shoot down enemy targets. This is the Reloader Chief, Christopher Bumbershoot, and I'm joined as always on commentary by the Authority of Attack, Joe Pistoletto.
How's it going, Chris? Folks, this glorious morning has a fresh smell in the air. Can Chief continue with sharp shooting? Will Pistoletto get enough ammo? Our field for today has some new and exciting additions. First and foremost, the climbing apparatus, which we refer to as the Harbinger. Let's see what we have in store for today's match.
Thanks Joe. All of our Reloader matches are best 2 out of 3 and today we have round 1 of our continuing back and forth rivalry. I'll be on the red side and you're going to be on the blue, but before we get started, let's talk about the Reloader Field Guide to give our viewers a brief overview of the rules of the game. To win the game, players are going to need to eliminate all targets on their side of the field, but they're going to have to earn their ammo to eliminate those targets by doing physical tasks called reloads.
We have a total of 10 pieces of ammo on each side of the field. Each reload today will be worth 2. One will go to the winner of the sprint sled race. For today's match, we'll be introducing the first level of our Harbinger.
That's right, John. Once our players have earned enough ammo, they'll have to use that ammo to take out 5 shooting targets, plus the 1 boss target that can only be taken out with the mace.
Our Halloween themed match today features zombies on the field, along with 5 zombie targets, which our competitors must take out before entering the Nether Ender and taking out that final boss.
But before that, Joe, they'll need to earn their weapon. To do that, they'll need to go behind enemy lines in the Nether Ender zone and rescue that dummy.
That's right, and to do so, you must pick up the dummy, place your friend in the wheelbarrow, and take him to safety back in the reloader zone.
And before you can defeat the boss target, you need to use that same wheelbarrow and place the ammo boxes in the correct order.
And this is a test of mental fortitude. While exerting all your energy taking out the targets, you also have to remember what the order was before you first started this race.
And not only are you remembering the rules of the game, you have to remember the order which things have to happen.
Both mentally and physically strong.
So let's see what those memory boxes are for our first round.
Today's order will be chrome, white, and red.
They have to be in that order in the wheelbarrow before you're able to mace the boss and claim victory. Our players will have 9 minutes to complete the course, or I guess turn into zombies. It's time to see who's fit for survival. It's Reloader time.
That's right, it is.
So take a look at our highlights and our keys to victory. First key to victory for you, Joe, has to be that omission on my part and just being absent-minded and leaving my wheelbarrow on the floor like that.
One advantage I had was putting the barrel in the correct position. As we were neck and neck, tight at the end, it really gave me advantage to just set myself, ease in there as I saw you having to readjust not only the boxes, but the barrel itself.
You know, I'm tired out there. I'm trying to cut any corner I can to keep up with you, and that was a corner I cut and it came back to bite me at the end. The second key to victory, Joe, was tactician, and that's exactly what you are out there. You were living up to your name as the authority of attack. You picked up a quick 6 pieces of ammo out there, quick reloads in succession. You played to the strategic aspect of the game.
My intentions were to go for that Harbinger, try to take a quick route. Yeah, I was practical, I was efficient, and the order of my reloads really helped me to win this round 1.
Was this a strategy specific to the first round because you had 2 more rounds to go, or was this kind of a general strategy for the day?
Well, it was something I had in store for round 1. As the day unfolded, I wasn't quite sure, due to win or lose, what my next step might be, but I felt for this first round, it could possibly give me the advantage to take the lead.
Our last key to victory for you was precision. So I went out there, you put a weapon in my hand, Joe, I'm good, you know? And I shot how I usually shoot. I shot 5 for 5 out there, so I'm putting the pressure to you. You rose to the occasion. You recovered from that ammo box mishap to go 5 for 6. You earned just enough ammo to secure the victory. You do 1 more reload, you don't get that victory. You did just enough and it paid off for you.
Well, yeah, I did just enough reloads to get what I needed. Fortunately, I'll say for today's match, our zombie targets were a little larger in diameter than our normal. I was able to get just enough, what was the right amount. My shooting was better than it's been as of late. Right from the first shot, I kind of got my confidence and I figured I could finish it, and luck was on my side.
Well, don't take anything away from yourself, because as you can see from our footage, it was a windy day out there, and those paintballs will blow in the wind if you're not accurate. So good for you, you hit enough. I ended up doing 1 too many reloads than I needed, but at the same time, that wheelbarrow mistake was probably what cost me the round.
I mean, it was a minor detail, but when in competition, details matter.
So the authority of attack wins round 1. Round 2, Joe, next week, we're gonna be switching sides. You're gonna be on the red side this time. So we're gonna have to shoot each other's targets. We both shot well, so maybe we'll continue our shooting ways. Let's take a look at the stats. I earned 7 pieces of ammo, I won the race zone, and we both ended up doing 3 reloads. The reload difference was you did the Harbinger, which ended up being a quick 2, and I ended up doing the dummy carry. Round time, 3:46, really fast time for 5 targets.
Well, it was a close race. In all honesty, 14 seconds really isn't that big of a gap. It may seem like that on paper or as we check the stats, but in the heat of a moment, it was a close race.
Yeah, and normally the losing player doesn't even finish the round. I just kind of finished it because, hey, you never know. I might get lucky. You put the ammo boxes in the wrong order, or it turns out you didn't hit a target
Right.
after the fact. So I could have won, you know, maybe DQ. You're known for cheating. Let's be honest. You're known for cheating.
I don't know.
I'll take my chances of finishing the round. And, you know, honestly, I had come that far. Might as well finish it.
Yeah, we were there. Might as well.
Yeah. There's a sense of satisfaction hitting that boss target with the ammo.
Oh yeah, it feels good regardless.
Yeah.
But those vibrations from hitting the boss with that mace.
What's different for you in this round, and we talked about it, you know, during the time trial, you stood up and shot, which has made you a more accurate shooter.
It has. I used the kneeling approach prior because I felt the targets are lower. I maybe should lower myself to that level, but it wasn't working out. Since I've changed to the stance, it's helped out in my efficiency greatly.
Any fears out there that you're gonna get your ankles bit by a zombie or anything, or?
Well, when there's zombies around, you just gotta keep on moving quick. Don't stop. That was the strategy.
I was a little worried that the rescue dummy might have already been bit, but he said he was all right. So, you know, a close round. You were more efficient. You had a better strategy than I did for sure. You utilize the Harbinger, which was to an advantage because it's really the quickest way to pick up 2 pieces of ammo. We still had reloads left on the field if we wanted to use them. I got tired.
Well, I mean, you're exerting a lot of energy out there. I mean, for myself, I feel I've trained for this. I was ready. I know in the past we've had some ties or you've got the best of me, and I was just determined to at least get out to a lead for today's match.
Winning round 1 is so important. My back's against the wall. I got to win the next 2 rounds.
Well, I'm looking forward to round 2. We'll see how that goes.
You better keep shooting well because I know I will. I don't miss. So.
Oh, we already know that. We'll see if I'm on point or not.
Shooting well is important, obviously. Doing quick reloads is important, obviously. But this round emphasized the details, the minor things, and it goes to show every second counts.
Even though you had the incident with the wheelbarrow, you could see as for myself when I forgot the order and I had to go to the ammo boxes twice. If I had remembered, I may have had an easier victory, but
yeah,
this is difficult. Details matter. You know, this is a race, seconds count. So every little bit, every piece of strategy can always help you.
They're short rounds, 4 minutes total, but this is an intense workout. It's all anaerobic stuff. It's all heavy. You do stuff like that, you're gonna miss details because your brain is oxygen deprived.
Well, even though, as you mentioned, you know, it's 4 minutes or it was around 4 minutes, it's a lot of exerting. You're pushing yourself to the limit. You know, as you can see, sometimes we're walking. It's not because we're taking our time. It's a full speed race.
We're catching our breath is what we're doing.
Yeah.
The cash retrieval is meant to be a quote unquote light reload,
right.
But even that is tiring because that's a heavy rope. It's a 2-inch grip. So, you know, everything in this game is grip strength, climbing the Harbinger, pulling the rope, carrying the jerry cans. It all works your grip.
Yeah, the supply bag.
And that's intentional because you're gonna have to use your fingers and your wrist to shoot the target. So if you don't have that grip strength and that wrist strength, you're gonna pay for it when it comes down to shooting the target. The addition of the Harbinger added another element to the game. In our previous matches, we were doing, you know, mostly carries. This is a different type of workout. This caters to maybe a lighter athlete versus, you know, just a pure strength athlete. Someone that's quicker and faster can now be more competitive with someone carrying a 150-pound sandbag, for example.
Well, as I know, that is the purpose of the design of this sport. We want athletes of different facets. You know, you can be your strongman, you can be your, you know, quicker runner, CrossFit type, but there's enough reloads out there to even the playing field and make it a competitive match regardless of who's out there.
Yeah, full all-around athletes are gonna win this game. And, you know,
that's right.
Shooters, better shooters, obviously. This is ultimately, you know, a save the day action hero type game, and you have to be able to shoot, not just be a good athlete.
Well, yeah, at the end of the day, you can be a great athlete, but if you have no aim, it's all for nothing.
And if you can't keep your cool, you can't keep your wits about you, can't keep your head on your shoulders while you're working out, you see what happened to me.
And even myself as well.
Yeah. Thank you all for watching today. Please like and subscribe. We have 2 more rounds of this 3-round match to go. But we also have future matches and future competitions. This is a new sport and we only hope to grow, and we're gonna hold larger competitions. We wanna hold tournaments. So please subscribe to support Reloader as we continue to grow. Thank you so much.
Thank you again. We hope you enjoyed this as much as we did.
We'll see you next week.
See you then.
I got you.